Good morning. I see Kelly was in here over an hour ago. This is at 8:43 a.m. Just popping in to tell you how much I love you in case I can't make the live from the farmer's market. Well, I hope you have a good time, Kelly, at the farmer's market. I know that's very special to you and your family. Hello, Christopher and Angela. I'm going to wait till people get in here. Then I'm going to open this package I got yesterday from what I won at one of Aaron's lives in May. Good morning, Joseph. Good to have you here. And right now I'm having a little problems with my eyes. Oh, you've been peeling and chopping garlic for a couple hours, make some new jars of fermented garlic. Are you going to make some fire cider this year? Because now is about the good time to make the fire cider for when the flu season hits. You'll be ready then. I don't know what the weather's like in your area, but it's going to be a hot day. Only one jug? Well, at least you got a jug of it. The weather for Franklin's conditions sunny with the temperature at 81 already. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 1 mile per hour and current humidity is 80%. In Lawton, conditions are sunny with temperature 81, so you got the same temperature I do. The wind is blowing from the south at 9 miles per hour and the current humidity is 70%. Good morning, Katie. At a quarter after the hour, I'm going to open this package in front of everybody. Need to angle this down a little bit. There we go. Katie, did you get your winning yet? I think you need it because I got mine yesterday. But I'm not going to open it until quarter after. Oh, applesauce and apple chips. That's going to be fun. Good morning, Katrina. Listening only this morning while driving to your B class. It finally cooled off. You're having a B class on Saturday? You may have to resend Aaron your mailing address. That's how I finally got mine. Hey, Amy! I was thinking about you yesterday. Oh, it's all day, Katrina. Are you going to be hunting some wild ones or just learning to take care of them? Actually get to help take care of them. Oh, wow. Yeah, you should have came got me. We would have done that real quick. Oh, now my vision finally returned. So in 10 more minutes, I'm going to open up this package. No classroom all day with some big time beekeepers. I plan to get bees in the spring. Oh, great. Good morning, Matt. Are you going live tomorrow, Matt? That's one thing I really need to know. Hey, Brandon. Okay, at your usual time? Crazy as ever here, Brandon. They're done, but their feet are going so bad in this Dale's Quail cage, and I should be fine. PVC coated, 1/2 inch by 1 inch wire. It's kind of bouncy, and that's the only thing I can figure. Yeah, that would be bad. But boy, oh boy. Okay, 11 o'clock my time. Cool. And Brandon just woke up. Good morning, Aaron. 7 more minutes and I get to open what I got from you. That's up to you. Let me get the link here. Anybody wants to come up and share a little bit about what's going on? Go right ahead. Oh, Amy's on call and already been in once today. Wow. That is really busy. Oh, congratulations, Katie. Do you know how old they are when you get them? That's okay, Brandon. That's understandable. You're bringing Katrina, you're binging. Okay. You're binging on Katrina's videos. That's cool. Amy says she's just happy to be here. It means she's doing something right. Yep. With you being on call, that is hard. Oh, they're only going to be 8 weeks old. So that's 2 months. So you got at least 3 months. I'm sorry, Brandon. I hope you get that checked out or it eases up. Christmas is well. In about a couple weeks, our big bunch of Muscovy ducks are going off to the local Amish farm for processing. Normally, I do 3 to 5, but it is many more. Oh, wow. You guys, I'm not going to wait until 5 more minutes. I'm going to stand up here so you guys can watch me open it. These bags are a pain in the butt. I'm going to get better scissors. Okay, let me fix my settings because I don't want that to be the other way around. There we go. Now you can see it. Oh, your new chickens are finally all laying consistently. Replace the aged out layers with golden comets. Oh, they're a childproof lot. LOL. Yeah, that package is. This is a Quail book. It says Benny Z's Adventures, The Secret of the Quail. Well, L.A. Hill wrote it. And Nightbot will drop the link later. Hey, Tommy, about the book. And Aaron knows one of the guy that wrote it. And see, it's even autographed. I'm going to read a little. First, I'm going to read the acknowledgements. This book would not have been possible without the support and encouragement from many wonderful people. To his wife, Erica, thank you for the invaluable connections you made, etc. To his mom and dad, to his mother-in-law, to Chef Hank Reed, to Lawrence Nature Boy Seals of Farm Fresh, Seals Family Farms, and Leslie, and to Joe, Donna, Yvonne, Beverly. It is a signed copy. I showed the autograph. Well, I'm going to read a little bit to you guys. The first chapter is Awakening. Benny woke up in his warm, comfy bed, the pale morning sun shining through the frosty windows. The sunlight felt cool, and Benny pulled his blanket up for a moment before he stretched his arms. The condo was quiet except for the soft hum of the city beyond the windows. The room was peaceful, its light blue walls and shelves lined with books and toys his mom had arranged. Rusty, his favorite stuffed dog, sat on his pillow next to him. Benny slowly sat up, rubbing the sleep from his eyes. His gaze drifted across the room, finally settling on the familiar picture in the brown plastic frame sitting on his dresser. The photo of one of his favorites. It showed a man with a kind face, his salt and pepper goatee neatly trimmed. He wore worn overalls, sturdy black boots, and a short-sleeved shirt, sitting proudly beside a younger Benny. In the picture, Benny, a small hand, excuse me, let me do that again. In the picture, Benny's small hand gripped a fishing pole and the line dipped towards the ground next to him, with a vibrant blue and green fish with an orange belly dangling at the end of it. It sounds like a golden croaker. Sunfish, Benny whispered to himself, a smile tugging at the corners of his mouth. Scientific name, Lapamas mac, I can't pronounce it, also called bream. He knew this because one of the first things he had ever written in his nature journal, a memory tied to a special day spent with Granddad Jim at the lake. It's one of the last times he spent with Grandma. Sunfish had also been his mom's favorite fish to eat. She always said it was a reminder of her time she spent with Granddad Jim and Grandma as a kid. Just then, something sweet tickled Benny's nose. He paused, sniffing the air once, then again. His stomach growled loudly, snapping him out of the sleepy haze. That smell, the familiar, comforting aroma of oatmeal drifted through the air, blending perfectly with a hint of cinnamon and honey. His mouth watered instantly. He knew what that meant. Oatmeal with strawberries and bananas. His favorite breakfast was waiting for him in the kitchen. Now I gotta find out where I was. With a burst of energy, Benny threw off the covers and jumped out of bed. The floor was chilly under his feet as he walked to the kitchen. He grabbed his hoodie from the chair to shield his arms from the chill. The condo's hallway was narrow but filled with framed photos of him, his mom, dad, grandma, granddad, Jim from a different type trips, the beach, a hike, and even one where they had built a snowman last winter. Every photo made him smile, reminding him how much fun the little adventures together were. Benny realized they hadn't gone on the adventure in a few weeks. He missed their trips together, and he knew they were long overdue for one. That's all I'm going to read on this. So says here, Betty Z is an adventurer, a curious boy who loves exploring the outdoors, learning about nature and capturing the beauty of the world through his camera. When his mom tells him he'll be spending the weekend with his granddad Jim on the family farm, Betty is thrilled. Armed with his trusty journal, field guide, and camera, Betty dives into the world of discovery, from studying the fascinating behaviors of the northern bobwhite quails to encountering unexpected challenges. But it's a good book to get people for someone to read to their kids, or for kids to read themselves to get them interested in nature and stuff, and you get them curious about quail. See, Bob White's one type, but Coturnix is the one that we are more interested in. Yep, I think this is going to end up going to my step granddaughter to read to her kids. Or I may go to my daughter so she can read to her grandkids. But it's going to be interesting. Need to throw this through. Yeah, Kitty, I think you and your kids will enjoy the book. And Nightbot just showed at 10:15 showed you where you can purchase the book. And it is a nice paperback. But other than that, I know there's last weekend. No, it was last weekend. I had used some Malabar spinach and a sternum of flowers, scrambled up with eggs, and wrapped into tortillas for dinner. So what's everybody else got going on? Ah, you'll love this. Forgot to lock down the quail eggs yesterday. Woke up to two early hatchery and the fastest lockdown ever. Fingers crossed, but didn't see any pips yet. As long as you jack up that moisture, they should be fine. Oh, I know. It's a child's adventure on life. He already loves having adventures with his grandparents, so that's going to be great. That's why I read the first first 2 or 3 pages. Yep. Yeah, Matt. Like I said, you click on the link that Nightbot's going to drop. He dropped it at 5 minutes ago. No, he dropped it at 10 minutes ago. Yeah, like I said, Aaron, I told you that when I got the book, I was going to advertise it. So, Katie, at least too early hatchings, yeah. It's drizzly and cold here, feeling like autumn coming around. Not here. Not here. It's already in the 80s. Yeah, Casey, I need one. It's already 83 here and it's supposed to get up to 91. Yeah, because I think you do good with that book. And writing books for kids, The Vibrant Voyager. Oh, you guys, let me read about the author. A native of Mississippi and now residing in Georgia, L.A. Hill found inspiration for the adventures of Benny Z in his journeys of raising quail, a hobby that opened his eyes to the importance of food security, community, collaboration, and the building blocks of social capital. This experience led him to advocate for biosecurity, the value of working animals, and the role of fresh local food to improve quality of life. Determined to make a difference, L.A. Hill founded Cooling Water Community Farms, a nonprofit dedicated to providing fresh, unprocessed produce and protein to vulnerable communities. CWCF is in its early stages. It relies on the time and talents of individuals passionate about supporting sustainable food systems. To learn more or get involved, visit farms.org. Let me get it up here. There you go. Well, we're getting in the 90s this week. We had a week of the 80s. So now we're in the 90s. Oh, I got a sweater back here. Because when that air conditioner is blowing, it's too cold in here. But I know the weather's gonna be really weird for a while still. Let's see what my 10-day forecast is. 91 today. Okay, it's not going to be as bad as they said. Only in the 90s till Wednesday. Wednesday drops down to low 80s for a couple days, and then mid to upper 8 bounces around the 80s for the rest of the month. With the lows being 58 to 69. Anybody stuck in the canning mode right now? I know somebody's getting ready to make a batch of applesauce and probably apple butters. Now, Aaron, you can tell them that he's going to be advertised on my channel the next few weeks. Has anybody got anything going now for that they're trying this out new? I know Katie says she's getting her rabbits pretty soon, and that's going to be new for her. And Katrina's going to bee classes because she's getting prepared to get her bees for in the spring. And Amy's impending tomato tornado. Oh, wow. I'll be right back. I've got to get some more coffee. Oh, Katie, Aaron's going to be talking about his convention on his live stream tonight for those who have tickets. He'll be able to answer questions. But if he wants to, he can drop the link to the convention in the chat room. Feeding all the ducks some treats, peas, and black soldier fly larvae. Cool. And let everybody know, if you know anybody that's got a used car for sale in my general area, let me know. Thank you, Steve. 14 days. So if you ain't got your tickets, you better get them. Well, one thing is Aaron isn't having it at his farm, so he doesn't have to do as much work as Zach used to have to do the last 14 days. But they got a bunch of other work the group had to do, I know for sure. Good morning, Chef. Chef, drop the link to your store. Let me see. I guess I got to get it out here because Chef is probably driving. Oh, you're at work? Here you go. I'm dropping it anyhow. Have a blessed day, Katie. Chef, I understand that, but I mean, I use your stuff, so everybody else should use your stuff. See, I use this stuff, but I always keep a bottle of summertime heat with me. I mean, I use it on popcorn, I use it on eggs, I use it on just about everything. And it also makes a good rub. And Tommy's doing his premiere right now. And my daughter says she likes she says she likes this style best. So this is going to be made into a shrug for her. Get that done. Then I got a bunch of other things I got to do because I'm going to be making a lot of gifts with it. The yarn. But that yarn there is about the hardest you could work with. Hold on a second. I'll let you see the thread. You'll see what I'm talking about. See how it is? And it can get tangled easy and it makes it hard to see your thread count. And it looks like I bored everybody to death. Oh, there's 10 people on here. Okay, you guys are just listening to me ramble. Jess says, please remember to hit that thumbs up and share this out if you haven't already. And thank you. And I thank you. And I thank you, Chef, for bringing it up. Out with the ducks and a breeze. Cool. Didn't have much of a breeze earlier. Amy, type weather than your zip code. So we see how different you are than I am. Matt says, I'm here. Just had to set my phone down and wandered off listening. Yeah, Matt, I don't expect you to sit still anyhow. The dinosaur omelet, Christopher and Angela, they're taking it to an Amish farm to do it. Okay, for Scioto Township, sunny with a temperature of 84. The wind's blowing from the south-southwest, 3 miles per hour. Current humidity is 65. Let's see what's it. What does it say again there? Yeah, they process sometimes. Oops, okay, chef. Domestic conditions are fair with a temperature of 84. The wind is blowing from the south-southeast, 4 miles per hour. Current humidity is 52. And Franklin is still 84. See, we don't really have a breeze. Oh, she has a very slight one. We don't have any, but she has a very slight one. I took Lucy for a walk this morning, and she ran into her buddy. I think she's Amy, she's listening, but she's driving, if I'm not mistaken. Match conditions are partly cloudy in Albuquerque with a temperature of 75. The wind is blowing from the north at 2 miles per hour. Current humidity is 47%. So, Matt, what are you up to lately? Any Bernahal, y'all. There was a time that my last name was Bernahal. But I wasn't married to that guy. I was married to my second daughter's daddy. Amy says, I'm just surprised about how much more feed these New Zealand rabbits eat compared to the Florida whites and the silver fox. I was going to ask her, Callie's are the same way. Well, hers are California, New Zealand's mixed together. You have a blessed day, chef, and don't work too hard. Matt's working on the silky thing. Oh, you're still working on, they're working on their run. and going for a bike ride with KC. Bottomless pots, yeah. Pits. What I did is I fed my Havanas a half a cup twice a day. But when they're nursing, they had free feed. I kept their um, feeder full because I had the no cut feeders. Let me see if I can still get the link for that. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, let me see. I cannot figure out how Steve does it without having to use hold on a second. Okay. Hey, Mother Earth. Bye, everyone. I got to go help my father, and I hope everyone has a blessed day. Hope you have a blessed day too, Joseph, and thank you for coming. Trying for plenty of greens, maple leaves, red clover this morning. You have a Muscovy fan who wants to watch you, Verna. Okay. You are fascinating. Okay, for the no cut feeders, here is the link. Oh, okay, just a sec here. Yeah, write this down, put it in my notes so I don't have to look it up again. Alrighty. All right, saved it so I don't have to do it again. Had a very noisy thunderstorm early this morning, getting lots of rain. Well, I wish we got some rain. We've got a couple of sprinkles, but not really much of anything this week, in the last week. I just hope you're not in any of the flooding zones. Mother Earth, type exclamation point followed by the word quail to drop your link. And if you got kids anywhere around you, this is a good book to get, to read to your kids or for them to read themselves. The type isn't bad. Large print, I suppose. And let me see how many pages it is. 154 pages. Oh, and some of those pages have a couple of recipes in it. At the back of the book. You got JV's pecan muffins. And that's it. See, there you guys go. Check out Mother Earth's Garden Club. She's in Minnesota. Minnesota. Just north of Minneapolis. That's more north than we are. I think he had to put a space between weather and the zip code. Let's see if I can get it for you. Rain with a temperature of 70. The wind's blowing from the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. The current humidity is 96%. Yep, she's getting rain. I'll be right back, you guys. Now I'm working on a project of a couple of videos that I hope to put out in the next week. I need to get myself on a schedule of getting videos out, etc. Are you canning now, Mother Earth? Good morning, Mike. And how are things going for you? See, we got some people taking Muscovy ducks to the Amish farms to get them processed. And somebody else is recently processed a bunch of quail. Oh, I am so sad to hear that. Is that a fish or a chicken? Mike's weather is in Wilshire's conditions are partly cloudy with temperature of 86. Oh, you're hot already, Mike. The wind is blowing from the west southwest at 6 miles per hour. The current humidity is 61%. Wet and dry. I mean, hot and dry. Okay, tiny chicken. That's what I thought. Those 12 quarts of Verani berries a couple days ago. Tomatoes are just starting to come in. Wow. Your humidity is awful. You want to see humidity? Now, let me see if I can show you humidity. And it's not raining here. And Tommy, conditions are sunny with a temperature of 86. The wind is blowing from the south at 14 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 59%. See, and with me, it is conditions are sunny with temperature of 85. The wind is blowing from the south southwest at 1 mile per hour. Current humidity is 66%. See, but Steve's got us beat. His humidity is up to 68. The weather in Pope conditions are sunny with a temperature of 87. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 68. Now, if Aaron was still here and did his, then we'll see what real humidity is. So your tomatoes are just starting to come in, Mother Earth. That is cool. Are you hoping to freeze freeze dry any, or are you going to can any? I don't know where cutoff is, and I guess that's Louisiana. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 85. The wind is blowing from the north northeast at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 71. It's not much different than ours are. Well, yeah, 3% higher. I think the driest is Matt's at Grafted Branch in Arizona. I mean, not Arizona, New Mexico. It's a dry humidity. She's going to can her tomatoes. Her paste tomatoes are huge this year. That is great. If I had a place where I had the tomatoes growing, I would either make a paste and then freeze dry it all because it makes it a lot lighter when you freeze dry it. That's okay, Mother Earth. Some of us are getting up to where it's easy for us to twist a knee or an ankle very easy. Yeah, I agree with you, Amy. That's probably low humidity for him, for that area, because they're usually about 78 degrees, 78%. Tommy says, yeah, it definitely feels more humid here than 59%. It's almost like stepping out into a pool, but I guess a little bit of south breeze we have is helping. Hot south breeze. Oh, you like the gold ones? The red ones are my favorite. The red are the black beauties. But if they're cherry tomatoes, any color will work except for green. Oh, I didn't know you were that much older than I am. I thought you were my age. I'm 67. So if you turn my numbers around, I'm 1 year older than you. If you turn your numbers around, you're 10 years younger than me. Yeah, so it's easy for us to twist something, even not even moving sometimes. Hey, Kelly made it back. Yeah, she was here 2 hours early. Kelly, I got the book from Aaron that I won in May, and I read a couple pages of it. And Amy, Kelly's the one you want to talk to about processing Muscovies, because she's done it herself. In a minute, I'll show it again. Let me see. Turn my camera back on. Right here. Betty Z Adventures, The Secret of the Quail. And it's by L.A. Hill. And it is an autographed copy. It's a great book for kids. For you to read to your kids. And Nightbot will drop down the link about it. I think every 15 minutes. So you got another 6 minutes until it'll drop again. She says, yes, I process all my Muscovies. I just debreasted because it's easier for me with my setup. Well, you can skin them, but it would take a big vat of hot water. But what plucking a duck is not an easy task. No. Aaron at one time showed them plucking. I don't remember if it was ducks or chickens without even dunking them. They just was ripping the feathers out. That was quite a while back. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, I don't even know where to look for that. Aaron, I think you ought to drop it if you got it in there. I heard soap in the water just called, then paraffin to wax the feathers off, and then plucking pin feathers. Yuck. It sounds like a bit. Oh, let me see. I gotta check that out. Good morning, Rita. Oh, let me show you guys this. But this is what Kelly just showed here. There you go. The Imaginary Adventures of Finn, the Missing Sunflower Seed Stalk cover. And it's $13.99. And that's one that looks like a um Tennessee quail. That is cool. Good morning, Rita. Hope all is well going with you today. Fat Hen Farms is a guy that has all the button quail videos and the quail that wears all the hats. Now, you know, my shire does have the book on Quail 101. Let me see if I can find that now. So I can get to it. All righty. Well, we're going to be hot too. We're going to be up to 91 today. Back up and say the part about quail haze again. Hats. It's probably about that second quail book, or you went about the quail and the hats. Okay, let me show you this here first, real quick. I gotta find it. Right here, you can get the ebook or the printed edition. I think they're. Let me see here. And the ebook is $15. Now you want to know about. Oh, I already shut that down. 'Cause. 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 ' Here's for the other storybook about Quail. Is right here. There you go. See, right together at 11:15, you got both Quail books advertised. And here you go, Amy. Let me get this put in here for you. There you go, in case you want to watch I'll share this with you, Amy. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Elvis hats. That's what Kelly was talking about. Play with all those hats. But we're gonna in under 10 minutes we're gonna sign off for the day. Because it was another Friday night where I've only got about 2 hours sleep because I've been doing things in the middle of the night. Some jobs take close to 12 hours. when you're extracting the medicinal part of some herbs out. Can take up to 12 hours. Good morning, Andy. Come in about less than 10 minutes before I go off. Mother says, my only farm animals are two very spoiled cats and two equally spoiled little dogs. No, I wasn't partying last night. I don't party, really. You guys know that by now. This is my partying right here. Andy, how did your hatching go? Well, some herbs, you got to extract the medicinal parts out. Whether it's wild lettuce. See, I must have been partying with Amy. I mean, with Andy. Well, we knew you could do that, Andy. We got faith in you. You just had to have proof. Oh, when the wild lettuce got close to time for me to harvest it, somebody came around and mowed it down in a mulch mower. Oh, I think I remember she talked about that last week, Andy. That's the one that got fried by the incubator. Like prickly lettuce. Well, someone's quiet. I may get away with staying up longer, but hold on. I'll be right back. You're being so good, Lucy. Oh, spilt tea. What manufacturers for the incubator? Andy, did you get hold of Little Giant and get the replacement parts you need? No, no, no. That one there is a Nature Right 360. What she's talking about is a Little Giant from Miller Manufacturing. Locking down, she got a call from her daughter saying that they were letting her out of the hospital. She just put all the eggs back in, went and got her around 4 and 7. I got home and it was like 120 degrees. Exactly, Amy. Exactly. Oh, Andy, sometimes you got to make time to get things done. Yeah, overcooked by a few hours. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. boy. See, that's what makes it worse. They weren't her own eggs. $71 out of 90 went into lockdown too. Wow. Well, in a way, it's a good thing because she doesn't have the quail barn done yet. Yeah, we agree. That's a lot of eggs. I agree, Steve. I agree. Wow. No, we call it a quail barn, but it's like a carport or a shed that she's transferring to her quail barn. Yeah, but you don't know how old they are, Mother Earth. Amy's got 4 traps out for coon. She's apparently their dessert stop for marshmallows after they get the neighbor's food scraps. Wow. I wonder how far you would have to take a raccoon to make sure it didn't come back. You have a blessed day, Matt. We were talking the other night. I can't seem to catch the wild things. Yeah. Put out one of your one stop, you're gone traps. Yep. Have a blessed day and don't work too hard, Matt. I'd say 25 miles to make sure. I'm sure he's got night vision somehow. Yep. Well, You got a right to protect your property. And I would say, you can still make coon skin caps. You can eat raccoons. So it's fatty and dark like turkey meat. But make sure you get those scent glands out. No, you had to have it more like glasses. You got one last year for over 40 pounds. Let's see, by the time you process it, you would have, 30 pounds of meat plus the fur. No, you would need a night vision scope. Oh, I would like to try that sometime. Danville, Ohio. That would be interesting to try. That's one meat I haven't tried yet. Oh, you don't get an invite, you get a summons? You're going to have to tell me more about that. I don't know where Danville, Ohio is. Mother Earth says it finally stopped raining, but humidity is like 85%. I don't know. Amy, how far is Danville from me? Amy's the one that would have to say. Okay, it's northeast of Columbus. So it's going to be a couple hours, probably. Yeah, 149 miles. Probably 2.5 hours from Vernon. Amish company. Country. That would be so neat to go there. Yep, Steve has it figured out. 149 miles, that makes it, yeah, about 3 hours. If you drive about 50 miles an hour. Yeah, about 2 hours and 45 minutes if you're driving 55 miles an hour. It's the VFW that puts it on. Oh, that shows you how long it's been since I drove. I haven't. Last time I was behind the wheel was 2010. Yeah, that's scary, mostly with all the people that text and drive at the same time. Amy says she's getting too old to showboat. Okay, that's what I call showboating when you're speeding like that. Exactly, Andy. Getting to the hospital quick is only 5.5 miles, but sometimes over 80. Wow. Whoops. That's one of the reasons why you live so long, Mother Earth. Taking a walk earlier in the week and was last Monday, almost getting hit by a car that was going to go through the red light because she was busy on her mess with her phone. Then she gives me to look like it's my fault that the light turned red. I'm just glad Lucy and I didn't get killed that day. Good thing I'm very cautious. And that woman was old enough to know better. She had to be in her 40s at least. My second 45 was Sammy Hagar. I can't drive 55. Exactly, Andy. Hurry up and stop. Hurry up and stop. That's how I was getting before I stopped driving. Nope, it doesn't do anything but fill up the oil industry's pockets. Yeah, now they're usually on their cell phones, Mother Earth, texting and driving. But see, even when I got the light to cross, I don't cross if there's a car coming towards us. I don't take the risk, and it's a good thing I'm cautious like that because Lucy and I both would have been killed. Okay, Amy, you have a blessed day. Maybe you need to give them some bone meal this year. Yeah, like Steve says, it'll pay off next year. Oh, and the pear trees around me do have pears on them. I need to go pick some pears. If there's any left or if they survived. Yeah, but even drinking and driving and causing a wreck, they just give you a slap on the wrist and send you on your way. Yeah, it's like my youngest daughter. I rode with her once and she was busy on her phone on the interstate. I told her never again. I would never ride with her again. Now, my oldest daughter, she's got it where it's keyed into her car. Uh, so that she can talk on the phone, and if somebody sends her a message and it's important enough, she'll answer it by talking. Amy says she hopes so. It's been weird without any fruit trees producing. The husband talks about spraying in the sky, but I'm not sure what to think about all that. They have had compost extract and Alaskan fish fertilizer. And he just made chicken feet bone broth. Last batch got done last night and it's pure jelly. That's good. Well, what she does is all she has to do is talk like she's talking to a person in the car. Her phone does it all. Have a blessed day, Mother Earth. Amy says she has one freezer shelf that is meat and feet. Well, it's that time. Lucy needs to go out, and everybody else wants to get on with their day. So, everyone, have a blessed day and enjoy life because life is for living.